Trump impeached for historic second time after Capitol attack. President Donald Trump was impeached on Wednesday, January 13th. The House of Representatives voted to impeach him for a second time. This is the first time that a U.S. president has been impeached twice. When a president is impeached, they are charged with wrongdoing. The House of Representatives is one of two federal lawmaking bodies in the U.S. The other is the Senate. It is also simply called the House. Together, the Senate and the House are called Congress. Trump was charged after a deadly mob attacked the Capitol on January 6th. The Capitol is in Washington, D.C. A mob is a large crowd of people who want to cause trouble or violence. The mob that attacked the Capitol building included many Trump supporters. Trump is accused of encouraging his supporters to attack the Capitol. He told his supporters to fight the election results. When the attack happened, lawmakers were gathered to do an important job. They were counting the votes for the presidential election. The candidate with the most votes wins. Joe Biden won the election, and he will become president on January 20th. Trump has said that the election results are not accurate. Election officials say this is not true. Trump's own cabinet has said the election was fair. They say the results are accurate. The House voted 232 to 197 to impeach President Trump. The House voted 232 to 197 on Wednesday to impeach Trump. The impeachment moved quickly. The charge was introduced on Monday, and the vote took place on Wednesday. It was exactly 1 week after the attack on the Capitol. The vote was not just along party lines. Trump is a Republican. Biden is a Democrat. 10 Republicans also voted to impeach Trump. They said he needed to be held accountable. Now the impeachment will go to the Senate. The Senate will hold a trial on the charge. 2/3 of the Senate has to vote to impeach someone guilty. A U.S. president has never been found guilty by the Senate. Mitch McConnell is the Senate's Republican leader. He said that the earliest an impeachment trial could start is next Tuesday. That is 1 day before Trump will leave office. However, the trial could continue after he leaves. Trump watched the impeachment vote at the White House. He has not taken responsibility for the riot. However, he did issue a statement. No violence, no law breaking, and no vandalism of any kind, he said. Trump was first impeached by the House in 2019. That impeachment involved his dealings with the country of Ukraine. In 2020, the Senate found him not guilty. Things may be different this time. The political environment has changed, and Trump has lost some of his supporters. Some allies say Trump holds responsibility. Kevin McCarthy is a Republican leader in the House. He has been a supporter of Trump. On Wednesday, even he changed his position. He said the president bears responsibility for the horrifying day at the Capitol. The 4-page impeachment resolution made the case for the high crimes and misdemeanors. It used Trump's own words. This included words from his speech at a rally near the White House on the day of the January 6th attack on the Capitol. It also described Trump's pushing state officials in Georgia to, quote, find more votes. There are 2 ways to remove a president. One uses Congress, and the other uses the vice president and cabinet. They are granted this power under the 25th Amendment. The House first tried to get Vice President Mike Pence and the cabinet to use the 25th Amendment. Pence said no. This is why the House passed the resolution on Wednesday. The 25th Amendment was added to the Constitution in 1967. This defines what happens if the president is no longer able to serve. The amendment has a specific section in the interest to lawmakers. Section 4 allows the forced removal of Trump by his own staff. Section 4 allows the vice president and staff to decide if the president can serve. If they decide he cannot serve, this power goes to the vice president. The vice president will become acting president. In this case, that would be Mike Pence.